100 days ago, I took the small chunk of earth and placed it within this jar. Over the course of this journey, we have seen growth, miracles,
4 baby snails,
and alterations within the landscape. Truly, this was a sight to see. But to really get the full glimpse of it, we must go back to the very beginning. And I mean, the beginning. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Within this earth, he created creatures from small to medium to frog. Yes, you heard me right, to frog. He even created the waves on the seashore, tide pools, forests, the deserts, and even the hazardous conditions of the frozen tundra. And here within this 100-day series, man, I'm going to create each and every single one of these conditions within a small enclosure. Okay. Maybe not every single one, but we're going to try our best. Let's get into it. Today we're going from big to small. No, not that small, too small. There we go, that's perfect. Today, guys, we're going to be creating an ecosystem for the treacherous mystery snail. Let's get into it. These snails are all over the floor of my aquarium at home, but there's only one problem. And that is predators. Within this tank lie treacherous and ferocious predators ready to strike at any given moment and any time. Just look how they devour these flakes and these pellets right here. Truly horrifying. But look at this guy. It looks like he's ready to bench some crusty crabs with his claws. In order to save these snails, let's dive right in. So I found this glass jar on my mom's table at home, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to use it for something. Make it look nice. So I grabbed some rocks. I got this jar. Poured some rocks within. Shook them around a little bit. Give them a nice little shake and bake. And then we set the glass down. Then I got some wire mesh. Cut it down to size where it needed to be so it could fit within the glass jar. And then we sized it up and placed it within. Then I went to our bike path, which was crowded with cicadas and was so loud, but anyways, we found a little creek and we got the job done. And I grabbed some moss while I was there too for future projects. When I got home, the mesh was destroyed, so I had to fix it up real quick. The next step was to grab some sand. I decided to just, grab some sand from my arowana tank and Jaden's tank. When I grabbed some sand from Jaden's tank, Jaden got pretty curious. Look at that little head sink in. It's so funny. But when I put the sand in, I realized we had a new friend in there. I don't know what he is yet, but I'm just going to drop some rocks in real quick. So I gave the snails that we collected and put in the bowl some sand real quick as we awaited their new home. Yeah, don't worry. This place is going to look a great home for you.
I hope so.
Once we did that, that was the end of day 1. Within the next few days, we added this light.
Good. Looking great.
And we put some plants within the jar, and the jar was really coming to life. Those plants give it a nice pop out. From the top point of view, it looked amazing. And then we went back to the side, and we found our little friend guy swimming around the side of the tank again. Really, this looks really astonishing. Over here, we got our little snails awaiting their new home. And believe me, if I can't speak for them, they're beyond excited.
Well, this is gonna have to work.
I decided to acclimate the snails real quick to their new home before we put them in, just to be safe and precautious. Then I grabbed my tongs.
Alright, let's grab
I picked
them.
up the snails one by one, and we placed them within their new home. Snail is in. He's already moving. Sweet, that's awesome. Alright, let's get the others in. It's safe to say, after I grabbed the others and dropped them in, when they felt like little rocks, I knew they were going to thrive.
Can't forget the plant.
And then we added this little plant I left in there with them too, just to give them a little ease in their new home.
Very quick. Alright, awesome.
At this point, the tank became in full circle. Just look at it. The plants floating, the snails moving. Oh my goodness. Wow, for my first build, this just looks crazy. And that, my friends, was the end of day 1 through 10, somewhere around there. Don't judge me, I don't know. But anyway, I just figured out really it was 4 days before it reaches day 100. So yeah, back off. It's actually 2 now. Oh brother, here we go. But anyways, within the next few days, I looked back at the tank and I saw these snails thriving on the edge of the glass, and you can just see his mouth moving and his jaws chomping. Really, it's just a beautiful view of these snails. Then I guess I give you a within ground view, and then a nice view of the new plant we have within the tank. And then I guess some water views too. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing here, but our little friend Steve over there is just swimming his life out. It's always nice to see Steve. But after that, here's a nice view of all the snails just hanging around, and even the sky view of the snails too from up above. This looks really cool in my opinion. That's awesome. But this is the tank after day like 12 or 15, and I'm gonna leave it sit for 80 more days. 80 days later, we fast forward to the tank looking like this. Just look at that tank. Dude, what the heck happened? I don't even know, to be honest. I barely even moved it. Just look at it. The plants are everywhere. They're in the big glob, and well, the snails are just thriving. But then that's when, a few days later, I noticed. A miracle happened. Within this tank, if you look on the sides of the glass, you see 4 baby snails. Oh my goodness, brother, that's awesome. And I can't seem to think what this snail right here dropped,
Big snails.
but who knows what it was. It could have been some baby snails. Big snails, little rails. That's what I'm talking about. On day 96, we finally have some baby snails living within the aquarium and thriving within inside. Also, the tank's water level was looking pretty low, so I grabbed the cup of water, filled it back up to the top, and let it sit. Then I just left my camera there on the time-lapse mode so we can watch these little snails walk around or slime around or whatever the goofy they do. Just watch them hang around and chill out with each other. Until day 100. And then it was day 100. Woo! Yeah, let's go. Day 100. That's what I'm talking about. Yes! Finally, it's finally here. Finally here. Well, it was here yesterday, but I was gone yesterday, so we didn't get to record it yesterday, but this is day 100 for you guys. I hope you all enjoy. Look at it. Check this out. And look at this guy behind me. Wait. Oh, we got it this time. Well, no, wait. Look at him. He's just hanging around. He's just sitting down. He's basically sitting in water. But anyway, day 100. Let's go. So, like I said, day 100 came around, and we got even more children within the tank over here. I mean, just look at these little children. And then you got these more exquisite snails over here on the left side. But overall, this is basically the same as the other days, as day like 96 or whatever that was. But honestly, this just looks really amazing, and it turned out really well. You can see all the baby snails over here just really just hanging out within the glass. It's really awesome just to see. The success of this thing is just incredible. It's unfathomable. The success of this whole thing, this whole operation, Operation Snail Army is what we're calling it. It is really great. Look at that little snail. What's his name? Arlington. For this Arlington, Frederico, Robert, oh, it's all falling apart. Actually, that looks really cool. It's like nighttime. It's like night mode. But anyways, this is basically the whole setup now. And honestly, it ended up really being really great, really cool process to do and watch over the course of 100 days. Just watch how this thing changed. It really evolved and everything within the jar. And really just watch the plants move from being planted like this and just ending up like this within the glass, within the jar. Really ridiculous. And I don't know really how or why there's no flow at all. I guess just the snails moving it around. But overall, this is a great experience, and I really do recommend this if you guys want to try. Go ahead, and if you get a random glass jar to sit around doing nothing, this is a really great substitution for that. And hey, you can still even put like a little rose at the top. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Like and subscribe for more, and we do have more of these things coming. And try to comment down below what you think we should do next, because the next one's gonna be really cool. Overall, love you guys. I hope you guys have a great and blessed day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. You know, I wish I could put a tiny little baby turtle in here. That would be lit. Maybe in a little frog too. I don't even know. We'll just have to see.